We back in the game, as always. Brews in the motherfucking hood, bro. So, out of Williamston, Michigan, there's a brewery that's been making a lot of noise. Just recently, for me, I ain't know nothing about them. I've been stepping my game up a little bit with some of the more local breweries, and I've been joining some Facebook groups where I've been learning more shit. And this brewery is Old Nation Brewing, and they have a few beers that are really popular. And I got my hands on one of them, and it is known as Boss Tweed. Boss Tweed. This is from Old Nation Brewing. This is from Williamston, Michigan. So it's a Michigan brew. Here it says New Orthodox India Pale Ale Series. It's a double IPA. Double IPA, baby. They got plenty of info on this fucking can, man. They stock this bitch with words, which is very different. But I love it, though. New Orthodox India Pale Ale Series, double IPA, 9.3%, 68 IBU. Yeah. So, this can is very classy. It is it's one of those cans that does less, you know, and it's a sticker can, which is fine. I'm getting used to the sticker cans, but it also stands out with the font. I think the font makes it stand out. It has like this old Western feel to it, like you'd order this shit at the saloon. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, man. Just the shit that's on the side. I'll get into that. You know what I'm saying? After I just go through the whole label, but it will stand out on the shelf, and I think it's a solid less is more type can. So they got plenty of info on here. Keep cold and drink fresh. I believe this was packaged on 1/10/20. So we're at close to about 2 months. So it has malt, pills, wheat, oat, Vienna. The boil hops are Magnum, Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic. Dry hop is the Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, and Azaka. Haze is good, baby. That's what they say. So this little detail they put on the side of the can is pretty solid here, man. And it speaks on the sediment. Don't freak out, sediment, and what you can do about it. It says roll the can, which I tried. Did not work. Or pour, but leave some behind. And as a guy who drinks beer, I am not leaving beer in the can to not drink. So I tried the whole upside down trick that I heard about. I heard from the guys at Bell's when they came through before. They said to hold the keg, to put the keg upside down, and then everybody shake it up. So I tried to leave it like that, but I'm probably not going to pour the whole thing in. Whatever. Anyway, currently sitting on Untapped at 4.3. You know, this is one of those elusive brews that, you know, benefit from not a lot of people drinking it. I don't think it's a bad brew, but there's a total of 94,850 check-ins, almost 1,300 for the month, and they have it here. Info says weighing in at 9.3%. Boss Tweed is a double New England IPA with the aroma of peach, mango, and tangerine. A nice Pilsner malt backbone with a touch of Vienna provides balance and a lingering sweetness on the back end. That's pretty descriptive. I love them that way. It lets me know what to expect. And I think it's time to pour the brew. Because what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What am I waiting for? Scary movie. Scent comes out immediately when you crack that bit. So let's do it, man. 9.3%. Old Navy Boss Tweed. First Poe Mojo Jojo. I'll leave that behind. It's not a whole lot. Oh, it's pretty clean down there too, man. You can see at the bottom, you don't really see much floating around. All the little floaties are probably down here. I don't know, man. I see them. They down there. I left a swallow. Just a swallow. Anyway, nice hazy color right there. As always, very opaque. It is looks thick through the camera. From here, not so much. Has that tangerine orange type color to it, like most hazies do. Very citrusy on the nose, as they all are. This one gives me like tangerine and lemon. Tangerine and some lemon. Just a whole lot of fucking citrus on the nose, man. Like they said it was gonna be. So let's drink the brew. It is beginning to age a little bit. Honestly, I drank that first one just because it's my first beer today. I didn't taste this shit at all. I just was like, fucking beer, motherfucker. So let's try this shit again. It's actually pretty bitter on the tongue. It is juicy. There's like heavy on the like tangerine type orange, lemony. What do they say they have in it? I don't really get peach. I get a little bit of peach. I get a little peach on the front. You know, it's just very citrusy. Yeah, maybe a little peach. Oh, peach is it's different layers. I taste all as they're saying. I think I'm like fucking blinded by those words on the screen I'm looking at. Makes me want to say, oh yeah, all that shit's there. I think it's all there. I think it's nice and bitter. It's actually one of the more bitter New England IPAs I've had because it's a 9.3%. It's a little bit boozy, but it's clean, man. It's a clean brew. It's a very good brew, man. It's something that I would get on tap. I probably wouldn't buy another 4-pack. Not saying that anything against the beer, but I can have this type of beer. 9.3%. Actually, I probably would buy it at 9.3. I think it's solid, man. I like this one. And I would recommend you buy this one because a lot of hazies are stuck in a certain level of ABV. And this was a little more on the high end, and that's what I really like about it. So I'm gonna give Old Nation's Boss Tweed, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Something I really like, something I fuck with, something I share with my friends, something you should go out and buy, motherfucker. That's it, man. Brews in the Hood. I'm back.